Hi Gemini, I'm so sorry. Something happened. I don't know what, but I was recording. I will go upload the part one of this uh, video because I didn't want to redo it. There was an important message, so I did not want to redo. So I'll quickly, there was a snap. So I'll put up the uh, first part, though I don't know. It's whether it's completely deleted. Okay. So since it's deleted, I'll just rather reread it because the other cards I haven't taken so far. So I would rather reread it because I was just till the mid of September. So I would rather start from the beginning. So this is your overall general monthly for the month of September. And the cards that tell me is that firstly, there is an idea. Okay. You start your month with a new idea. There's something in your mind that is, it could be an alternate source of income. It could be a new source of income, but it's definitely something to do with pentacles, something to do with money. Okay. And you're thinking about a new idea. You want to really implement it. And what I see is the energy is that Gemini, uh, initially when you get this idea, I don't think you're going to share it with very many people. You're going to keep it to yourself because what I see your underlying energy as the Queen of Swords. So if Queen of Swords is your underlying energy, so it is more like you're angry, you're frustrated, okay? There are so many things you want to say, but because it's an underlying energy, you're not saying it, okay? There are certain things that you would like to do now on your own, and you really don't want to depend on people because, again, the Queen of Swords is a very single person, so believes in herself and does things based on their own confidence. So that is the kind of energy even you have, but you don't want to be, you want to take that jump, that leap of faith, but you at the same time you don't want to take risks. Okay. So what I see you doing is that there is some new idea, or you're toying with a new idea which has a prospect, which has a new prospect of growth, or maybe this is a new job opportunity that you're considering, or a new business that you're considering, or a new source of income that you're considering. But at this point of time, I feel in the beginning of September, you're really not going to do much action around it. Rather, you're going to research more about it or find out more about it. Okay? You're going to do your research. You're going to find out more. You're going to see whether at all it is a workable idea, if people are doing it, if what does the review say, because this is more of a online energy. Okay? So this could mean that whether it's going to make sense. So this could be this idea that you have. This could be something to do with a new diet, a new health regime. This could be a new routine. This could be a new belief system. This could be a new job. This could be a new business. Whatever it is new. And at the same time, you want to find out more about it before you go into it, or before you declare to the world that, yes, I'm doing this. Let's say you are a person who is suddenly taken fancy for Scientology, okay, and you feel Scientology is going to help you. So though you want to tell people that, you know what, my religion is not working for me, my faith is not working for me, I'm going to go for Scientology, but you're not going to do that in the beginning of the month. You're more going to find out more about it, check the online reviews, check the people who are following it, check how they are doing it, whether at all it works, what are the pros, what are the cons, and then declare it by the mid of September. So even if it's a new way of earning, Let's say you're planning a YouTube channel or something to do with Instagram. You have found out, you have done your research, how Instagram works, how YouTube works, how people earn money. So you have found out more about that. So now you will declare it to everybody, maybe your friends, your family, or to even to your colleagues, that you know what, I'm quitting, I'm starting my own Instagram, or I'm starting my own YouTube channel, or I'm going to follow Scientology from today. So such kind of declaration of your idea, whatever has taken your fancy, I see it happening by the mid of September. And when that happens, Gemini, be prepared for resistance from all corners. Your friends, your colleagues, your family, nobody is going to come to your support. Whatever this idea is, they're going to find it stupid, they're going to find it hilarious, they're going to find it funny, they're going to discourage you. But that is your challenge, that is your test, that is the test of your belief. That is where this Page of Swords becomes the Queen of Swords. That is where it's time for you to become the Queen of Swords and say your truth and to stand for your belief. Because if you don't, then you go back to here again. And then you be frustrated. But if you do, that is the resistance. That is the universal way of finding how much you are or how much faith or belief you have in what you want to do. Because if you don't have belief, then there's no point doing it anyways. So it is going to be a test of your belief, okay? In the middle of September. People are going to challenge you. People might even laugh at you. Now, oh, you're doing this, you're crazy. This doesn't happen this way. This doesn't work out this way. But if you can cross that resistance, then I see after the new moon, after the full moon, after the full moon, things are going to catch speed. With the Eight of Wands, things are going to catch speed. So if it's something online that you're planning to start, maybe your video goes viral, or your post goes viral, or people start responding. Maybe you start something in the beginning of the month. Maybe you are selling something on Facebook Shop. Facebook, what do you call that? Facebook Shop, Marketplace, something like that. You're selling something in the marketplace and there was no response and people were laughing at you. You know, your friends and all that, what are you selling? Nobody is even interested. Why are you wasting your time in all that? It's not going to give you a result. But you know, you've done your research. So you have to stand for those resistance. If you can stand through those resistance, what is going to happen is after the full moon, you're going to see the effect of it. You're going to actually start seeing results. You're going to see responses. Responses towards your whatever you've launched or whatever you've started. So if it's a new diet, you're going to see the effect on your body after the full moon. If it's a new religion, you're going to see the spiritual awakening after the full moon. If it's a new job, if it has been job applications that you've been sending, you could be seeing responses after the full moon. Okay? See, I hope you get my point. Whatever it is, whatever you are taking your fancy in the beginning of September, you're going to see the speed in that after the resistance. Once you clear the resistance, then you're going to see the speed, which is going to be in the end around the last 2 weeks of September. And there is where you will see a new partnership. Three of Pentacles, as you end the month, could mean a new job offer, a new group of people who would want to team up with you, a new business partnership, a new group of like-minded people who might just invite you to join them. So some new partnership, some new found respect, So this is, I feel these are two separate energies. These are your existing group of people around you who are going to resist it. and this is going to be the new set of people who are going to welcome you. Okay, who are going to be a part of your journey, who are going to be with you or bring you in their group, include you in their group. And there is where I feel you will find your respect. You will realize you have people respect you for whatever research, whatever you have done so far, your knowledge. People respect you. You were looking for respect at a wrong place. And that is the reason whenever you said or you express something, this is the reason of your frustration, that every time you meet challenges and you meet resistance. But after the new moon, after the full moon, you're going to find that speed. You're going to find a new group of people, new soul family who will understand and connect with you at a much more respectful level than the people who are around you. Okay? That is what I see for you, Gemini. I'm going to pull out again messages because this month I'm not shuffling and drawing cards. I'm just drawing them out as I feel. Okay? So, Gemini, what message do we have for Gemini? Please. What message? Okay, let's take this. Goddess, healing feminine energy. So this is something to do with religion for some of you, as I had this feeling, as a reason I mentioned Scientology, but it is to do with spiritual awakening. You are getting awakened spiritually, Gemini, I feel. The North Node being in your sign could mean spiritual awakening. And I think for some of you, you could be seeing, it is your feminine energy that is coming into work this month. Irrespective, you're a male or female. Everybody has feminine and masculine energy in us. This is the time to bring out the feminine energy in us. That is, what are the feminine energies? Feminine energies are intuition, faith, belief, nurturing, empathy. Those are the feminine energy. So this is the test of your belief, as I said. Whatever it is, work, business, relationship, new belief system, new diet, whatever it is a test of your belief this month. By the mid of September, you are going to get tested. How you're going to stand, whether you're going to give in or move on from it or stand up to it, that will depend, that will determine the last 2 weeks of September. So if you lose here, you go back to this frustrated Queen of Swords who just wants to cut people off because she's frustrated, she's angry. But if you can come out of it with this Queen of Swords, again a feminine energy, if you can come out of this this energy with the Queen of Swords, saying your truth, saying what you have been researching so far, based on your knowledge, things are going to move positively for you. So that is why this month, take help of that feminine energy inside you. You don't have to go and really fight with people to prove your point, but you got to prove your point this month, okay? So I'm going to see 2 dates which could be important for you, Gemini, or 2 messages from the moon or the moonology to see what message we can have for you. What more does Gemini need to know? All right, I'm going to take this. So Gemini, okay, you have the full moon in Virgo and the first quarter moon. So full moon in Virgo happened. Full moon in Virgo is happening, I think next year. because right now we are in full moon in Aquarius. So you are good enough. You'll realize that by the time full moon in Virgo happens, which is going to be around February, March, April next year could be important. You could realize that you are good enough. You don't need people. You don't need support. You don't need anybody else to help you. You can do it yourself. Okay? And so this is your first message. Full moon in Virgo is important for you to realize that you are good enough yourself. Okay? But all that is starting here with this Ace of Pentacles. You will realize, as I said, there will be resistance. People will be testing. You know, that's the universe's way of testing how much you believe in what you want to do. So there would be resistance because everything can't be a smooth ride for you. But by the time you come to next year, February, March, you realize that you're good enough. You don't need people. You are enough to take your dreams to the next level. And look at the next message. First quarter moon. This is about your commitment is being tested. What did I tell you with the Seven of Swords? This exactly means the same thing. This is about your commitments being tested. Are you committed to this Ace of Pentacles? Do you really believe in this Ace of Pentacles? Is your research enough? So this Seven of Wands is going to be that moment where they're going to test your commitment. If you can pass this commitment, then things will move positively for you. You're going to get new partnership, new people to support you, new supporters, new environment, new company, new place, new position. But you cannot, this is the time not to fight with people, okay, or not to show your power, but this is the time to be like the goddess. This is the time to embrace the feminine energy, nurturing, empathy. Listen to everybody, but do what your intuition says. That is the goddess energy. Okay? So, alright, Gemini, this was your general reading for the month of September. I'm going to see your finance and career specifically and your love as I do every month. And those videos will be out in the next few days. Till then, have fun and I'll see you next time. Bye.